started out with this guy called Rick Nasty, and he has the site like what is it? NYC Amateurs and Joy Jockers or whatever. Basically, we was trying to find out a name for me, and it was kind of difficult. So I was thinking of something, and I was tapping my nails on the counter, and he just looked down at my hand, and he was like, Nikki Nailz. And I was like, sounds right, and that's how I got my name.
And what made you like that name?
I mean, it kind of grew on me. I didn't like it at first. I was just like, because I wanted Nikki Royale.
Why?
Or something like that. Why, Royale?
Yeah.
Because I know I was the bomb. Like, you don't see this pretty face. Like, this is something God created. This different. Sexuality is totally different. I'm not on the same level as other girls and stuff like that. I came into this to do it as a art and like, you know, it's just something different. I wanted a creative name to go with what I was trying to, you know, create. But I stuck with it, so that's how I got the name Nikki Nailz.
All right. And everyone like that name, Nikki Nailz. It sounds unique. It sounds very different.
I mean, I guess, you know, so when people say my name, they be like Miss Nailz or Nikki Nailz. And a lot of people ask me, like, why is your name Nikki Nailz? Like, they look at my hand, they're like, your nail's not done, or your nails is normal, or like, it's a long story, I don't know, like, I can't, you know.
I'm glad you said that. Was the first thing I did was look at your nails and your pictures. I'm let me see your nails.
Usually I do have them long, and then I have them done. I have them all glittery and glossed up and sparkling, but, you know, I had to do some hair and stuff like that, so I had to pop them joints off.
Okay. So what was your first scene like?
My first scene was difficult. I guess the guy was intimidated by my ass, and he was like kind of nervous. So he told me, he was like, this is the first time I ever had a big old ass like this. And the dude that was recording was like, stop lying, no you didn't. He said some girl. He was like, he was like, no, but her ass is twice the size as hers. And he was like, you know, like, damn, like, and she's so aggressive, because I was talking shit and everything, like, what's up, like, I'm a Jersey girl, what's good, like, what's poppin', well, we about to get this scene going, and he said the scene was going to take about 2 to 3 hours. It only took an hour for me to just do the set. So I was in and out with my money snatched that and was out, like, ain't no take backs. You know, so.
Then speaking of your ass, how big is your ass?
I didn't know, but until one guy, he measured it for me, and it was like 78 inches, almost close to 80 inches.
Wow. And is that the biggest in the industry?
I don't know. I think the butt got me, because she got a hoof. Like, her ass is like, she got that big ass just that is pushed out, not wide, but it's like, you know.
Is it more ass, or is it ass and hip, or just ass?
It's both hips and ass. Yeah. You want me to look at this camera or that one?
Oh, you can just look at them this one.
Look at that one.
I'm just getting from the side.
Okay.
Because normally it'll be like 1, 2, 3 guys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was trying to, like, my eyes was getting cross-eyed, so.
This is for like a different angle in case when they edit, they can go back and forth. So you don't have to mind me.
It's okay.
Okay. Oh yeah. So what made you basically wanted to jump in and become like a porn star? I mean, you could become a dancer or whatever, but why a porn star?
Well, people always told me that I should do porn, and I was like, why? And it was like, cause you creative in the bed, like you different in the bed, and that's something that you could capture on camera, and that'd be a beautiful thing. And I'm like, okay. So when I came to New York, like, well, I'm from Jersey, but over there where you from, you know what I'm saying, you be a porn star, everybody like, you're a porn star. But over here in New York, it's more open, more freely to do what you want to do. I was excited when I moved over here. I felt like a new person, new life. I said, fuck it, I'm gonna give it a try. And then I gave it a try, and just I blew up out of nowhere. But, you know, I didn't take it as serious as it is now, that to know that I was gonna have so many fans, and that I got a lot of fans as far as Twitter-based, Pornhub. When I had my Tumblr up, it was like people just hitting me, booking me, trying to book me all over the place. But, you know, my main fans are in Africa, London, and overseas. Because those are the ones that want to pay the top dollars, and they like telling me, like, get your passport, you know, get out here, we got everything set up for you. I mean, I was offered up to $10,000 just to do, you know, a 3-hour scene with some guy. So I was just like, shit, I need to get my passport. I didn't know it was that deep, you know?
Right. Okay, what? $10,000 for a scene.
Yeah.
And what would be included in the scene? Just you and a guy?
Well, he wanted to do like a crushing scene, like me crush him.
What does that mean?
Like sit on his face, crush him, bounce on his stomach, bounce on his private, his penis, if I can say that.
Yeah, you can say it.
Fart. He wanted to do a couple of other things, but you know, these are people's fantasies, and you know, it was just like something he wanted to do, and he was just like, "Oh, don't matter, I'll pay you, I'll pay you." And I was like, "What's it like? Pay me what? Like, you know?" And he was like, 10,000. I was like, "Yeah, whatever." So he sent me the, you know, picture and holding it. He's a real wealthy guy and everything like that. So he was just like, "You got to get your passport or whatever." And he was trying to help me get my passport at one time, but then I don't know, I lost contact with him for some reason. I don't know.
Okay. With guys that like that kind of thing, are they like younger guys, older guys, or the race, or are they like mixed?
Everybody's different. I have young guys. I have had kids hitting on me, and I had to block like majority of my Instagram because it was like a lot of young kids hitting me up, and dudes in wheelchairs. Like everybody's on social media. Yeah, everybody's on social media. So, you know, it's a guy, he's in a wheelchair. He's like, look, he said, come over and I got you anything you want, and you need, I, you know, got everything for you. He was like, just let me know I get disability, da da da. So I'm like, well, all right, well, I'll let you know, because I don't know, I don't take advantage of no person in a wheelchair. Like, like,
That answered my next question. I was going to ask you, what's off limits for you when you film?
I don't like bodily fluids in my mouth. I don't swallow. I don't do cream pie, which is a big thing with people. Everybody wants cream pie for some reason.
What's
I
a
don't.
cream pie?
He said, what's a cream pie?
Yeah, what's a cream pie?
Cream pie is when the man comes inside your vagina or in your ass and you squeeze out the nut.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So,
that I didn't know.
Yeah. So I'm like, no. I have never did a threesome or gangbang. I wanted to try it. I do. I like the bondage shit. I did that with one dude, and it was fun. I actually got something on Pornhub, but it's not on my page, it's on his page. And it was exciting, like, you know, to try different things and to do things in a more of a decent manner. Like, I'm not reckless with sex. I don't like to have sex and you just rough and, you know what I'm saying, give me a throw and gag me, and, you know, that's not attractive. Especially when the woman is pretty, you should not try to just gag her and make her look like a fool or a slut bucket, you know? So, there's certain things I don't like. But other than that, basically, I mean, I did a fisting porn before, and that's one of my fantasies. So,
fisting, like you fist another girl?
No, like a guy fists me, like, or they got the toy that look like a fist, and you just.
Oh, so you like to be fist?
I mean, I enjoyed it. I mean, somebody did it to me before, and then it became a part of the.
He put his whole fist?
It's on my Pornhub.
But hold on, you put his whole fist inside of you?
Yeah.
Right. Then how deep did he go with his arm? What was it, just his fist?
It didn't go that far, like right here the most. Because he had his hair like this, and then he was just, I don't know, his more like a G-spot. You know, when we could birth kids, so it's like, it's not stretching nothing, it's not damaging nothing, so it's just,
like a
you know,
canal.
just like a silly putty or something, like, you know, just.
And you was getting aroused?
Oh, I came and I squirted all over the fucking place. Like, it was flooded. Like, fucking ride a drive off this wave. It was flooded. Like, if anybody seen that porno, they were just like, yo, I want to purchase that porn. I want that, for my own personal thing. And a lot of people ask me, like, can I do that to you? Or can I, I'm like, nah, it's just not everybody can put their fucking fists in me, no.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, so that's...
Did you call him back the next day?
Did I what?
Call him back.
I was tired. I mean, he drank my ass. I was drank. The next day, I was out of it. I was tired. Like, I don't know what it was. I think the nigga took my soul. It took me to some universe and left me there. And then I had to go find myself because I woke up like, what the fuck did I just do? I was like, yo. But it felt so good. I was just like, damn. But it's not something I do all the time. Like,
was he like bigger than you, smaller than you? Or?
He had about a big. His fist was a decent size, so it was kind of like about the size of mine. But he had latex gloves on, and he had latex gloves on, and plus I was so wet that it was just easy access. It wasn't like he had to get me started or whatever. I had one of them toys, them Hitachis or whatever they call it, and it was, so shit was crazy. But,
okay. Now, how do you prepare for a scene?
First of all, I take a couple of shots. Then I put my outfit on. Then I start twerking to get the man aroused. And then, I basically go down on him. And then, boom, action.
Now, how would you want the guy to be prepared for you?
I want him greased up, oiled down. Like, I love to see a man just massage his dick with a lot of oil, like. I just love that shit, like a porn star dancer, like a guy, like, oh God, just rubbing his stomach with the oil and, getting ready, you know what I'm saying, looking at me with them seductive eyes. I love when a man look at me like, you don't know what I'm gonna do, so you want me to read his mind, so I like to read minds, yeah.
That's a good one. So you were saying to you, sex is an art.
Yeah.
It's like more like painting. How would you paint, if you were to paint sex, how would you paint sex?
A colorful bliss. Like an explosion with a whole bunch of just colors and, just like, because when you have sex, you explode.
Yeah.
So, the most important part of the sex is your nut. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's nut is important. Remember somebody told me that. So, when I used to sleep and dream, I used to always have sex under a waterfall. For some reason, I don't know why, but I used to have passionate sex under a waterfall, and it had the steaming rocks, and it was just like a rainbow through the waterfall. And that's the type of sex that I always try to, when I close my eyes, a lot of people like, open your eyes. I can't open my eyes. I want to stare at you while I'm trying to catch this wave. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me get in a moment. Let me catch the bliss. And then when I'm ready to come, I open up and we can share that moment. You know what I'm saying? But that's the type of...
It'll come one day.
Yeah, I had it. There's only a few guys that really made me climax, like to the max. But...
And what's to the max to you? Or would you consider to the max?
To the max is when you pass out, like when you just feel like, you can't move. You just jumping. In my video, you'll see me contracting. My body is contracting and jumping. And I'm just like, I just feel like, I don't know. It's just people have, I'm telling you, you gotta be careful with some sneaky motherfuckers out here. They study this shit. And they will catch you. You think you're a bad person. Like, it's always about something, you can't handle me. Niggas that say that quick, you can't handle me. A girl, I'll do this to you. I'll do that. You never know who you might run into and just might snatch your soul. You never know.
Would you come back to them? For like a second round, third round?
It has to be connected. We have to have a mutual connection where you ever have sex with somebody and it's just like electricity in the body? Like you just, you feel it, and it's just like every time you touch that person or every time you touch you, you squirt, or you just feel like we have to have that connection. Because sometimes when you have sex with people, I always ask a lot of men, like, why do you cheat on your girls, or why you cheat, or why you fucking other bitches? Because they looking for that climax. I don't give a damn what nobody say. You're not having sex just to nut. You having sex with other people to climax. You know what I'm saying? And the body can get worn out from having sex so much. And for men likes to have sex 4 or 5 times a day, the woman gonna get 9 times out of 10. The woman's gonna get worn out because we have the open socket. So you're pounding on us, you sticking it. We can't handle that. After a while, we have to soak in the tub or recuperate, and you know what I'm saying. Sometimes some people can't handle it, but with me, just give me a nice hot bath with some sea salt, and then I'm ready. What's good? You know what I'm saying? But you know,
that's a good one. Would you ever consider doing a gangbang? You pick a number guy.
I gotta smoke some good ass. Excuse me. I gotta smoke some good ass weed. Like, I need to keep up with the Joneses because, you know, I mean, I had a real crush on what's his name? He's from Las Vegas. But he pissed me off, so I just like, fuck you. You ain't my fan no more. I mean, I'm not. You lost a fan.
Mr. Marcus?
Not Mr. Marcus, the other one.
Mandingo?
Not Mandingo. He's from Vegas. What's his name? He got all the tattoos on him. They be wearing the gold chains and the gold,
I'm Brian.
I don't know. But anyway, maybe it's not meant for me to say it on camera. But anyway, I was in Vegas and I reached out to him and I was like, hey, what's up? Like, I want to meet a couple of your dudes and like have a party. And he was like, oh, you can't afford me. I'm $2,000 and da-da-da. I'm like, nigga, bye. Fuck out of here. $2,000 for what? Like, you serious? Get out with that. Like, you really think you're a celebrity? You've been in the game for a long time and you still at 60K? Get the fuck out of here. But it is what it is. People get cocky. They really get cocky. They really think they dick size. They think like they dick, but it's all good. He could have had a good ass time. Like, I was in a squirting mode. He would have just...
What you would have made, what you would have done differently to him?
I would have rolled him. Because the way he fucked, like when a girl's on top, or like when a man grab your ass and just bring you, like, grab it and just stroke it on his dick, like, because he want to feel them juices. I would have rolled him. I would have rolled him 69, all that. We'd have fun.
Okay.
But he tried to play me, so fuck it. He ain't want to take food stamps, so fuck it.
Have you ever tried reaching back to him, or have he tried reaching back to you?
No, I blocked his ass. I was just like, oh, you want to be cocky? I was like, hey, you know, I'm with Cotton Candy. Like, she's a legend, really, because she been out for a minute, but she's still doing her thing. Like, she got movies still out. Like, she's still doing movies to this day. He's not doing no more movies. He's washed up. He's done. Like, that's why I see why he's charging, like, that much. But he could have said, like, we'll work something out or whatever. And, you know what I'm saying? I would have been down with the team, but hey, fuck it. He wondered, that's how Puerto Ricans act sometimes. Okay. They so cocky and like, oh, I'm Poppy. Like, okay, shit, I'm a mommy. What's good?
You ever experienced racism behind the scenes or on set?
No.
No? It's been professional, quiet?
Yeah, basically. Wait, repeat that.
Oh, I said, have you ever encountered a racism like behind the scene or sexism?
Oh, well, racism?
Yeah.
No, hell no. Nah, never ran into it. I only had sex with a Puerto Rican guy. I never had sex with any other race, no white man on you know, camera. Just African dude, and that's it. Basically, a couple of people from Rick. I did 3 dudes from Rick's site. 4, well, including the blowjob scene, but excuse me, that's about it. But I never had never ran into nothing like that.
Okay. Would you ever do like Brazzers or Bang Bros?
Hell yeah. Yeah. If they want me on their damn scene, hell yeah. Hit me up. I think some people intimidated because a lot of people do not hit me up. Like the BBW Highway guy, he reached out to me, but then he was just like, everything was like a discreet conversation. It was just like, hey, would you do this? Then I don't hear from him for 20 minutes or half an hour. And he's like, hey, are you willing to do this? And then I don't hear from him. And I'm like, do you want to talk on the phone? Like, can we have a full conversation? Like, I don't know. But sometimes you have to know somebody and know somebody. Because that's the way I was put onto other people's sites too. Through Rick, he put me through one guy. And then another guy passed me on to Corel. I think that's how her name, you say her name. Sherelle, the Busty Baby Dolls.
Oh.
Yeah, I think it's Sherelle. Well, she doesn't film no more.
Right. So it's all about who you know.
Basically.
Okay. What do you like more, penetration or stimulation?
Penetration.
Why?
I mean, just the sound of it. It sounds good. Penetration. Penetration. Sorry, no. It just, I mean, it's. I just like the enjoyment, like oral. I like oral. Like I never had my ass ate on camera, but off camera, like dudes go crazy, and they be just eating my ass, and I be like, why y'all niggas gonna do this on camera? You know, like. And it's like, oh, I guess people scared to eat ass, but it's porn. Like, it's a part of porn. Like, please. I can see if it was the other way around and I'm eating your ass. That's different. But, you know, you know. But, yeah.
Maybe it's like a taboo from back in the days. They're like, no, we don't want to do it on camera. Let's do it off camera.
People get more wild. See, that's why a lot of people I don't film with, because they always saying, I'm ready for you. I could do this. I could do that. Show me their dick all day. You know, doing little stunts with their dick. And then as soon as we have sex, it's like on camera. It's like, oh, no, what's wrong with it? I can't get it up. I'm like, yo, do what you do when you home. If you hit that, go in there and hit that shit 2 times, whatever. Like, what the fuck? Like, come on, you wasting my time. I know, Nikki, my bad. You just intimidate me. How I intimidate you? Like, I'm the coolest person to meet and to chill with. Like, how the fuck I intimidate you?
So it's just hype.
I don't know. I don't know. They be tripping.
So, do you like anal?
If you know what you're doing, yeah. You gotta know what you're doing. Like, don't get back there and just be trying to force a dry finger or force, you know, you gotta know what you're doing. That's the ass, it has a mind of its own, and that's facts. Because if I'm not already in the mood, you can't just think you could just shove your dick in me and just get off. No, you have to play with it. You know, rub your dick around it, play with the click. You got 2 hands, use both hands, you know what I'm saying? Put one hand on the click and then put the other finger back there in the asshole, then slide the dick in there. You know, you gotta play tricks with it, you know what I'm saying? But dudes that know what they doing has shocked the shit out of me. And whoop, I'm like, oh, you're my ass. But if you don't know what you're doing, you get back there, you might get smacked pushing that shit or doing something the wrong way. Like, play with it right. Talk to it nice.
And what would you want him to say to it?
To my ass?
Yeah.
You taste like chickens and all. I don't know, just, you know, lick it, be have a nice wet tongue. Stroke that shit. You know, tell me my ass is sexy, smell good. You know, biggest, just put it in your face or, you know, make me, turn me on. Do stuff that make me want to open up to you. You know what I'm saying? You just don't, it's like a passage. You have to know the password to get in that, you know, to join the club, basically.
What turns you on?
A sexy motherfucking nigga. Like, eyes are the most attractive thing to me. I love a man with sexy eyes. If you can address me with your eyes, then you got me. But, you know, because the eyes tell everything before anything. Before that mouth open up, before he can say anything to you, he's looking at you and his eyes is reading you and you just like, I see you watching me. Because I've been on the train a lot and guys will just stare me down. And then before they even say something, I'll be like, yeah, you said I'm sexy, right? Like, hey, how do you know I was thinking that? Because I could read your eyes. But that's the most sexiest thing to me. A man that know what he want when we get in the bed. Tell me what you want. Don't sit there and just hold your dick and be like, what you want to do, baby? No, what you want? Like, tell me what you want. You got to know what you want, you know? I don't like people like that. That just be like, well, what you want to do? No, you reached out to me. What you want to do? What you want? I'm here to please you, or I'm here to, you know, whatever, vice versa. But tell me what you want. Just like when a guy eat me out. If you're not eating me out the right way, I'm going to let you know, get from down here. because you're not doing it right. Like, put your tongue here. And if you ain't following, listen to my instructions, and you don't want to listen, then get up off of me, basically.
Okay, and what turns you off?
Body, hygiene, attitude, rushing, rough. What else turns me off?
You said rough, but you look like
being rough, like just rough, like just crazy rough, retarded strength rough, like just grab you and just be pinching. One guy, he used to pinch my thigh so hard and stick his nails in me. And I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck? And he's like, oh, I don't, I'm like, no, hell no, grab that bed, grab that cover. Don't grab me like that. Like, you're not about to put your nails in my skin. Hell no. Like, rough, stupid, like rough. What else I like? What I don't like is when a guy just sit there and they don't talk. They just sit there like, like, what the fuck? Like, okay. He's just smacking his dick like, I don't know. What you want me to do? I don't speak sign language, baby.
Who are some of your male performers that you would like to work with or have worked with before? I want this one guy to work with me, but because his job, he really can't work on camera. I don't watch porn. That's crazy. Only time I watch porn, I don't watch porn. Like it just took me 2 years to watch my own porn. I don't know why. Don't ask me, but I don't know. But I don't watch porn. Only time I watch porn is gangbang porn, like something that excites me and gets me aroused. But this one guy, he fucks the girls in the van, and the way he fuck, oh God, like every time I watch this porn, I be coming all over the place, like, oh, just take advantage of me, like, you know what I'm saying? But I forgot his name. Puerto Rican dude, like Puerto Rican, and he just talks so fucking nasty, like, who this fucking wet pussy? Give me that wet fucking nasty pussy. Like, he just turns me the fuck on. And what female I was infatuated with? What's her name? I think her name is Juicy Red, and she has like the sex machine. And I don't like females, but I liked her for some reason. I was just like, damn, I want to eat her pussy. Like, I just want to play with that bitch. Juicy Red.
Because I think it's Juicy Red. I believe it's Juicy Red, Candy Red, something like that, red. But she's on Pornhub, and she got like a tattoo like this on her ass, like, and then there's like a design, like it's like a thorn. She's real light skinned, yellow bone, and she has like the sex machine. That's what I want, the sex machine. I wanted to do videos too on Pornhub, but it seemed like every time I try to get to that, something just don't let me get to that point. Like, I had a laptop, somebody stole it. Then I had a camera, somebody stole it. I'm like, yo, like, how am I gonna get myself out there and I can't get the videos up? Then I can't put it on my phone because the storage takes up mass storage and shit. So.
Yeah, it does. Okay. So which one would you prefer, real sex versus on-screen sex?
Well, I just got into pleasing myself on screen, and doing porn got me out of being camera shy. Cause I used to be camera shy, like when I was younger. Like, guys always wanted to record me, like, yes, it's huge, and I used to always be like, put your head in the pillow, like, don't put my face in it. So I used to always be camera shy, and then one day, this guy hit me up. He said, oh, I'll pay you $100 to do a video thing with me. And then I was like, okay. So I did the video thing with him. He was just like, yo, you so fucking sexy. He was like, yo, turn around, do this, do that. He coached me through it. And then ever since then, I was just like, okay, I got the hang of this shit. Like, it's not that bad. Because sometimes you just staring at the camera and you're like, you got to keep your focus on the camera and always keep, the people, you got to think about the person behind the camera, what they want to see. Because I watch shit sometimes, I'm like, girl, if you don't just start touching yourself or something, just do something. And they just be and giggling and shit. I feel like this shit is corny. So I started to get used to that. And the dude that helped me big ups to you. You already know we're doing another scene probably every week. He hit me up, so he got me in practice mode basically.
Mm-hmm.
So,
but there's some scenes where you see a girl, they would just basically stare at the camera while they're performing.
yeah.
And that is annoying. It kind of distracts the viewer sometimes.
Yeah, they're not into the actor like the guy. They are just basically like every female like me. When I'm on camera, sometimes I gotta stop, get my phone, look at myself. Like, okay, make sure my makeup is still there or my eyelashes lift up over here. So, you know, and sometimes the guys tell you that, look at the camera, look at the camera. So it's just like, you don't know what to do sometimes. Like if you tell you look at the camera, okay, now you're trying to look at the camera the whole scene. Then you say, don't look at the camera, do this, do that. Then you're doing that, and the next thing you're like, okay, now look up at the camera. Okay, you guys hold balls on my neck. Like, well, how the fuck I'm gonna look at the camera? Like, you gotta just let me do my thing. And that's why I had like arguments with the dude, with Rick, because I used to be like, yo, don't tell me what to do. Like, I know what to do. And he's like, no, this is how I like doing things, and you gonna listen to what I say. And I'm like, okay, whatever. Like, I'm not your puppet or whatever. But all my scenes all turned out to be fine. Like, did you ever see one of my scenes?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And
thumbs up. So yes, hopefully I should be shooting again. I don't know, but
okay. What's the difference between a BBW and a SSBBW?
SSBBW is when a woman with a big old donkey ass like mine. It's like big, take up the whole screen type ass. And then you got the BBWs with like Gucci ass wells or something like that. But SSBBWs is ass and hips, like wide ass and hips. Been women with big stomach and, you know, just everything just, you know, that's the SSBW. Like, put like this, 400 pounds and up. Yeah, so.
Okay. So you feel like there's a marketplace for that right now versus how it was back in the days?
Yeah, it changed because BBW wasn't a big thing back then. I mean, you had like Crystal Clear out and stuff like that. And, you know, she just disappeared out of nowhere. And I was another female I was attracted to too, Crystal Clear. She had some beautiful skin on camera. She was a pretty girl. You know, she had a nice body. She was more professional with the way she did things. Her background scenes was more professional. I liked watching her. And, you know, some, you know, BBWs on scene, they just, I mean, like, I don't know, men are nasty. They just like fucking nasty shit. Because a couple of BBWs, they asses be looking nasty. And I'll be saying that too, because like sometimes I got bumps on my ass, but then I can't judge. But you know how they have that black line right between the ass crack? Yo. And some female pussies be chewed the fuck up. And I was like, yo, what the fuck? Yo, you eating that seriously, my nigga? Like, that shit like, ugh. But, you know, dudes like, hey, it's part of sex, as long as she clean, hey, I don't knock you, whatever. But BBWs just started to like come out of nowhere, and now it's just so many BBWs you can't even get rid of them. Every day it's a new chick coming up, a new chick, and they don't know what they're doing. Basically, they shit's corny. Sometimes like they need to be coached, honestly, seriously. And I had girls that come to me and say, "Oh, can you coach me? Can you teach me?" Because they want to know how to be that bad bitch, but it's in you. It's sometimes you can't coach a person to do something if it's not in you. If it's not in you, you just ain't got it.
So it's like the new porn stores, some of them like basically trash. Or they need more coaching.
Pretty much, yeah. They just get in the game just to get in the game because they all want the attention and they want that popularity of Instagram followers and stuff, basically. Like, I didn't even know my Instagram followers was going to shoot up that high. It just popped up out of nowhere. Like, every time I turn around, I had 1,000 people a day, 1,000 people. And I'm like, where the fuck is these people coming from? But social media is like worldwide. And I had a couple of celebrities hit me up too that seen me. And they was just like, dude, you're doing a good job and keep up the good work. And I was like, oh shit, you know. But they asked me, please don't say my name, and, you know, whatever. So, you know. But in this business, it's just not peaches and cream. It's not all what people think it is. It's really not.
I'm glad you said that because you see the girls on the table full of money, but like, yeah, I'm taking it, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. It's like you always see the good side of it, you never see the bad side. Do you feel like nowadays it's like more amateur porn than regular porn, or amateur porn is just taking over like the professional porn industry?
I think everybody just want to do porn because they know it's a dollar sign behind it. But porn is free every fucking week, so it don't matter what you do, how many people you record. I don't care if you have the baddest bitch. You're not. You ain't cake and bread like that. You're not. Because porn is free. They take your porn and put it right on their site, and then everybody can watch it for free. So only way the female is making money is if she's trapping on the side. And everybody that's doing porn just don't need to do porn because they really don't know what they're doing. They just think that, okay, let's suck some dick and see some pussy and, you know, we make a hit. No, it's not. You have to everything set up. Porn is like a soap opera to me. You got to have the house and everything nice. The background need to be nice. You know what I'm saying? The setup need to be nice. I just watched a porn the other day in the hotel. This guy, he had donuts, and the girl was following the trail of donuts, and she just picking it up, biting each donut. I said, by the time the bitch get there, she gonna be full of shit. She ain't gonna want to do nothing. So I'm like, yo. So when they got there, he steady trying to shove donuts out her mouth. So she's like, I said, yo, this shit is corny. After like 15 minutes of it, I was like, yo, this shit is corny. I'm tired of seeing the donuts. Like, when they gonna get it in? You know what I'm saying? So people just don't need to freaking shoot. They don't know what they're doing. You know?
Wow, that's crazy. Wow. Now, why do some SSBBW hate their size?
Insecurity matters. If you're insecure and you don't like yourself, then you should not try to be on camera. Because there's no magic fairy gonna jump on your shoulder and say, I got the magic for you bitches. No. If you don't have it and you're not confident with yourself, then there's no need to try to get in this industry. Because at the end of the day, they're going to want to see everything. Take it off, be naked, open your ass cheeks, spread your titty, lift your titty up, suck a titty. You got to do everything. Shit. It's just, they pay you for it. They want you to do it. You sign a contract, that's, you know, you basically is in a contract. You have to do it. So you can't say, I don't want to do. So there's no need to get into it if you're not going to do it. Oh, that rhymes.
It does.
Right? Mm-hmm. Don't get into it if you're not going to do it.
How do you prepare for face sitting? Could you sit on anybody's face? For one?
Of course.
You ever heard like you might crush their face or they can't breathe?
Nah, my ass is soft. It's not a bunch of like hard. It's not hard. Like, what's it? Fake booties is hard. So I'll be careful with that shit. Because the fake booties might hurt the nigga, yeah. But my ass is soft. So basically I just tell a guy, okay, lay on the bed, put your head towards the bottom of the bed. Then I will come stand over in front of them. Matter of fact, I'm about to shoot a scene next week. I'm going to be doing a face sitting scene. So I tell the guy to sit on the edge of the bed and I just say, listen, we have to have a tap out, signal. So if you can't breathe or if you can't, you tap my leg or, whatever. And, but no, I don't. No, I'm kidding. No, I won't suffer the guy. It's not like I'm down all the way down to the ground. I can't get up, and it's like he tied up or he can't get loose. No, pretty sure if you a nigga, you up under, you better be strong enough to push my big ass off of you. Basically.
All right. Is there regular sex versus BBW? Is there a difference?
Regular sex versus BBW?
Yeah. When my friends told me that there's a difference, I'm like, I don't see a difference.
There's a difference between regular sex
versus and having sex with BBW. I mean, regular. Let's say having sex with a regular person versus like a BBW person.
Well, BBW do have good pussy. We got that fat bitch pussy, like Cardi B said. We do. It's more warm and it's more inviting. Like get comfortable here. I got an extra cushion for you, basically. Like it really is. Some people say I can't do that with skinny girls because I can feel it and I can feel it and I can feel it. But with big girls, it's like I feel nothing but wetness and softness and cushion. So, yeah, and y'all was sleeping on big girls a long time. I've been big all my life, and niggas that wanted to fuck me always wanted to fight me. And then when they got some of it, I ain't used to be feeling, you ain't feel no type of way, right? Like, I just had a crush on you. I don't want to hear that shit. You got to pay just like the rest of these motherfuckers. Okay? Give me my money.
Now, one more question. Why do BBW fans don't support them? Or afraid to support them?
Because they're not confident with themselves. If you're confident,
and you know who you are, you have the most respect. But if you get on camera and you shy and you just want to cover up, or you don't want to do this, or you want, people are not going to, they're like, whatever, like she's corny, she's whack. They're going to go to the next thing that's popping, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Confidence is a big thing, because if I have a lot of gay followers too that watch me, and they, girl, do your thing, girl, you a big sexy bitch, you be doing your thing, girl, and da-da-da, and it's just realness, you know, being real with yourself, knowing who you are, and loving who you are, no matter what. I mean, I have like marks on my body sometimes because of the, like I said, I don't know, I have a skin type of rash or whatever, but at the end of the day, hey, look, I'm still pretty, I'm still gonna do what I gotta do, you know what I'm saying? I know once I got into this, that I have to take it to a whole nother level. Ain't no backing out, ain't no being shy, so.
Okay. How would you describe your life in porn?
My life in porn, it's kind of fun because you get to meet new people. You get to travel, and you get to people, they will book you all around the world. And it's fun because people always tell you how good that you are and what they love about you. And they treat you with the utmost respect, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You know, I never been to Atlanta so many, and I used to always try to get to Atlanta before I even started doing porn. It's like, I'm going to Atlanta, I'm getting on the bus. Couldn't even make it to Atlanta because I couldn't afford a little $200 ticket. Now, niggas is like, yo, book you to Atlanta, come out here, Las Vegas. You know, I've been all over there, and it's just like, oh my God, it's so much fun. But I'm trying to bring other things, other talents that I have into my, you know, fan base too, besides porn.
Do you want to be known as a porn star?
Huh?
Do you want to be known as a porn star?
Well, I am known as a porn star. Basically, when you come out in a game like this, if you're coming out as a porn star, people are going to say, yeah, that's Nikki Nailz, the porn star. Or they're going to say Nikki Nailz, the artist. Or if you come out rapping, that's Nikki Nailz, the artist. Or Nikki Nailz, the singer. Or whatever. But yeah, I'm basically known as a porn star. With a lot of talent, though. I have a lot of talent. I can sing. I can design clothes. I can do hair. Cook my ass off. Fuck good shit. I mean, I don't know why I ain't married. Everybody will say, why you ain't married? I don't know. I ain't crazy. I just don't tolerate liars. That's it. Mm-hmm. I don't like men that lie to me. If you lie to me, then you lost my trust. I cannot trust you. Basically.
Wow. I never knew you're not married. I thought you was married or something. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you probably get like 1,000 proposals.
I do, but shit, these men, they want to marry me for the wrong reasons.
Okay. Alright, any last words?
Let me see. Ladies, if you're gonna get into porn, you gotta understand that your fans are looking forward to you every day. You have to be consistent every day with this, because once you fall off, they're gonna jump on the next thing. And that's natural because there's so many women coming up every day doing the same shit. So if it's something that you want to do, try to go in with it 100%. But if it's not, just do your own little Pornhub page or do your own little Tumblr and, you know, get your little credit, you know, your little credits or your little popularity that way. But don't get into porn if you ain't gonna do it.
Do you get paid for that at Pornhub, to be on Pornhub?
I can get paid, but the fact that I didn't make myself a model up there because I wasn't consistent with keeping up the viewers, because you have to have a certain amount of viewers to get paid. So I was working on it with someone, and we had a difficult thing because we was mixing business with pleasure, and it never turned out to be, you know, a success.
Okay. All right. Let me see.